Welcome to the Deep Dive, your express pass to making sense of the biggest trends shaping your world. Today, we're taking a plunge into something you might have seen on a product label, but its global impact. It's truly astonishing. We're talking about the global copper peptide market. Our guide for this journey is the in-depth report, Global Copper Peptide Market, Growth and Regional Dynamics from Cognitive Market Research. Okay, let's unpack this. You've probably spotted copper peptides in your high-end skincare serums, or maybe thought of them as just, another anti-aging ingredient. But this deep dive, it's going to reveal just how significant, how globally impactful this single kind of remarkable ingredient has become. Our mission is to explore the surprising growth, the really key applications, and the dynamic regional shifts. These aren't just driving the market, they're actively reshaping the future of health and beauty worldwide. It's basically a shortcut to truly understanding a burgeoning segment that touches way more industries than you might imagine.
Yeah, and it's precisely that breadth of application that makes this whole topic so compelling. We're not talking about some niche ingredient here. Not at all. Copper peptides are genuinely at the forefront of, well, biotechnological innovation. They have widespread applications that extend far beyond just your daily moisturizer. Think serious advancements, not only in skincare and anti-aging, but also in revolutionary hair care solutions, and even the pretty cutting-edge field of regenerative medicine. It's a versatile powerhouse, really, and its story is one of rapid adoption across really diverse sectors.
That's a fantastic way to set the stage. So let's maybe start at the very beginning for everyone listening. What exactly are copper peptides, and why are they generating such a massive buzz across these incredibly different fields?
At its most basic level, a copper peptide is a specific type of bioactive ingredient.
Right.
It's typically a small, naturally occurring peptide, which is just a short chain of amino acids that's complexed with copper ions. And this isn't just a simple mix, right? The copper is actually bound to the peptide. Exactly, bound. And that binding is absolutely key because it's what unlocks their unique biological functions. These aren't just, one-trick ponies. Their diverse applications are what make them so incredibly compelling and, frankly, strategic for product developers. Like you said, we see them popping up in everything, from our daily skincare routines, maybe for collagen boosting, to advanced anti-aging formulations targeting elasticity, specialized hair care products aiming to stimulate growth, and even, maybe more surprisingly, in cutting-edge regenerative medicine for things like wound healing.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for those of us in the industry or even just, curious consumers.
Yeah.
Why is this particular ingredient capturing so much attention across such different fields? What's the secret sauce here, scientifically speaking?
Well, the surging popularity isn't by chance. It's definitely not. It's deeply connected to several converging trends we're seeing. The broader boom in what are called cosmeceuticals.
Ah, yes, that blend of cosmetics and pharmaceuticals.
Exactly. That plus significant dermatological innovations and, let's face it, the relentless pursuit of more advanced, evidence-backed anti-aging solutions. The source material itself highlights that copper peptides are seen as one of the most promising bioactive ingredients that will power a whole range of future industries. The secret sauce, as you put it, it really lies in their ability to multitask effectively at a cellular level. They're understood to play roles in pretty much everything from promoting collagen and elastin production,
Which is crucial for skin firmness, yeah.
absolutely, to offering potent antioxidant activity, reducing inflammation, and even stimulating tissue repair and wound healing.
So, okay, their multifunctional capacity isn't just convenient for manufacturers. It sounds like a strategic game changer.
Totally.
It's almost like they solve an innovation bottleneck.
That's a great way to put it. Instead of trying to perfectly combine, say, 3 different ingredients with potential stability issues.
Right, which can be tricky.
Very tricky. Formulators can now use one powerhouse compound that addresses multiple concerns.
Ah, I see.
Exactly. Think about the efficiency gain there. This dramatically accelerates R&D cycles, it reduces manufacturing complexity, and it allows brands to launch multi-benefit products far more efficiently. That's kind of the hidden insight behind its rapid market penetration.
Right.
When an ingredient can improve skin elasticity, reduce inflammation, and stimulate cell growth, well, it naturally becomes a cornerstone for product development in these sophisticated markets. This is why their impact is so widespread and really profound. It moves beyond just superficial beauty to influence deeper biological processes.
And when we talk about impact, we're not just speaking theoretically. The numbers, they paint a very compelling picture, a picture of this market's explosive growth trajectory. The source material reveals that the global copper peptide market was valued at an impressive $939.49 million. That was just a few years ago, back in 2021.
Already a big number.
A very big number. But
Mhm.
this isn't a market that's standing still, not at all. It's projected to reach $1.30 billion by 2025.
Which is quite a jump.
It's a significant jump, yeah. And then it's set to expand even further to a remarkable $2.5 billion by 2033.
Wow.
To put that into perspective for you listening, imagine a market nearly tripling in size in just over a decade. Those are some serious figures showing real momentum.
They absolutely are serious figures. That kind of expansion translates to an impressive compound annual growth rate, or AGR, of 8.5%.
8.5%.
Yeah. And for context, an 8.5% CAGR over a decade is incredibly robust.
Yeah.
It really is. It signifies sustained high demand that's clearly not just a fleeting trend. This isn't some speculative bump. It's a steady upward climb. And it reflects a fundamental shift in what consumers are looking for in their health and beauty products.
Which is
Well, efficacy, scientific backing, and tangible results. To compare, maybe an average healthy economy might grow at 2–3% annually.
right.
This market, it's growing almost 3 to 4 times that rate.
Mhm.
That indicates a profound and consistent investment from both consumers and product developers.
So, okay, let's connect that. What does this aggressive growth trajectory mean for the products we use every day, and maybe more broadly, for the future of these industries?
It means a few things, I think. Firstly, expect to see copper peptides become even more ubiquitous. Everywhere.
Makes sense.
Brands, seeing these numbers, are going to invest heavily in R&D. They'll want to create novel formulations that leverage these proven benefits. Secondly, it signals a broader industry shift towards scientifically backed high-performance ingredients. Ingredients that deliver quantifiable results.
Rushing out the less effective stuff.
Exactly. Pushing out the less effective, maybe more marketing-driven ingredients. For you, the listener, it means a more informed consumer base demanding more sophisticated products, which in turn drives innovation from the top brands down to the emerging disruptors. It's like a virtuous cycle of demand and innovation.
Now, let's talk about where this explosive growth is actually happening, because the global landscape for copper peptides has some fascinating regional powerhouses. North America, for instance, currently holds the largest market share. It's serving as a mature market, but still pretty vibrant.
Definitely still growing.
Yeah, in 2021, its revenue stood at a substantial $363.9 million, and it's projected to more than double, crossing $913.7 million by 2033, growing at a solid 7.97% CAGR.
And what's fascinating here, I think, is the nuanced growth within what seems like a monolithic market. Sure, established markets like North America continue to dominate, probably due to mature consumer bases, strong R&D, well-developed distribution channels, all that. But the internal dynamics, they're very telling.
Exactly. When we drill down into specifics, the United States alone is set to rise to $573.6 million. That's with a 7.53% CAGR. However, what's particularly interesting, as you hinted, is that within the region, Canada and Mexico are actually showing even stronger momentum.
Right.
Canada is projected to reach $222.9 million by 2033, with an 8.48% CAGR. And Mexico hits $117.1 million with a really robust 9.30% CAGR.
And the fact that Canada and Mexico have those higher CAGRs than the U.S., that suggests something crucial. It's not just organic growth across the board.
Yeah.
It points to a rapid acceleration of consumer awareness and adoption in these specific countries.
Why do you think that is?
Well, it could be driven by localized marketing efforts, maybe a greater embrace of advanced cosmeceuticals among their populations, or perhaps a slightly less saturated market, which allows for faster percentage growth. It tells us the appetite for these advanced ingredients is growing intensely in areas that might have previously lagged a bit behind the U.S.
That's a really powerful distinction. And right on North America's heels, we have Europe, maintaining its position as a close second. Its revenues are climbing steadily from $263.9 million in 2021 to an impressive $675.1 million by 2033 at an 8.15% CAGR. This continent, with its diverse beauty traditions and strong pharmaceutical industries, it's clearly a major player.
Indeed. And those strong individual country CGRs within Europe are quite telling. They suggest specific areas of high adoption or maybe even innovation. For example, while Germany and France hold substantial market size,
Big markets, yeah.
the United Kingdom stands out with a particularly robust 9.22% CGR, projected to hit $143.1 million.
Wow, 9.22%. That's strong.
It is. It signals a higher pace of adoption, perhaps driven by specific beauty trends or research initiatives within the UK market itself. It's not just a proportional share of Europe's overall growth. It seems like a more intense embrace of these ingredients there. Other significant players like Germany at $126.2 million and France at $84.3 million also show solid growth. And with the rest of Europe category surging ahead at an 8.56% CGR, it really paints a picture of widespread, sustained adoption across the whole continent.
Okay, so while North America and Europe show impressive maturity and continued leadership, let's now turn our attention to where the true seismic shifts seem to be occurring in this market. That's the Asia-Pacific region. Truly the fastest growing hub globally when it comes to copper peptides. It's absolutely the hotspot.
Its revenues are expanding from $198.2 million in 2021 to a substantial $602.6 million by 2033, registering a remarkable 9.68% CAGR.
Remarkable is the right word.
That's a significant jump in a relatively short period, and it's really transforming the global competitive landscape.
Yeah, that remarkable growth rate in Asia Pacific, it's a key indicator. It shows fundamentally shifting global market dynamics. If we connect this to the bigger picture, Asia Pacific isn't just growing, it's rapidly becoming the center of gravity for demand and innovation for these ingredients.
What's driving that?
Well, this surge is fueled by several powerful factors, I think. Increasing consumer awareness about advanced skincare, definitely. A rapidly expanding middle class with rising disposable income, that's huge. And let's not forget a strong cultural emphasis on beauty, wellness, and anti-aging solutions that's deeply embedded in many Asian nations.
Right.
So it signifies a profound transformative shift in where the demand is escalating most rapidly. It's really moving the industry's focus eastward. And when we look at the specifics within Asia-Pacific, the growth becomes even more extraordinary. It shows a kind of competitive race within the region itself. China is leading the charge, projected to reach $233.4 million by 2033. That's at a strong 10.44% CAGR.
Very strong.
But here's the headline, the real outlier, India. India is posting the highest global CAGR at an astounding 11.52%, set to hit $77.3 million by 2033.
11.52%. That's incredible.
To put that into context for you, at that rate, India's copper peptide market is effectively doubling every 6 to 7 years.
That extraordinary growth in India, and frankly, the rest of APAC category too, that is a 12.15% CAGR. It truly stands out.
12.15%, even higher.
Right. This raises an important question. What specific market conditions or consumer demands are fueling such explosive growth in these particular areas? For India, it's likely a combination of things. Rapid urbanization, maybe, increased internet penetration leading to greater beauty product awareness, and a burgeoning domestic beauty industry.
And the rest of APAC.
For the rest of APAC, we're probably seeing new market entrants, burgeoning e-commerce, and a fast-evolving consumer base that is quickly adopting global trends in advanced health and beauty. This data really highlights where the future growth engines of the global market are located, and it underscores the need for global brands to truly understand these diverse local markets.
And we shouldn't forget the other significant players. Japan at $103.4 million, South Korea at $71.6 million.
Absolutely. They continue to contribute substantially to this dynamic region.
It's clear this isn't just a regional phenomenon, though. Copper peptides have truly global reach, extending into pretty much every corner of the world. Let's briefly touch on the other vital markets contributing to this worldwide adoption. It really shows a universal appeal for these powerful ingredients. In South America, the market is set to more than double, growing from $42.6 million in 2021 to $118.5 million by 2033. That's an 8.87% CAGR.
Solid growth there, too.
Yeah, Brazil leads that charge, projected to reach $52.8 million. But what's noteworthy here are Colombia and Peru, both achieving impressive double-digit CGRs, 10.58% and 10.02% respectively.
Wow, double-digit.
Which indicates a very rapid uptake in specific South American economies. Moving to the Middle East, this market also showcases robust growth, increasing from $40.3 million in 2021 to $115 million by 2033. That's a strong 9.1% CAGR. Saudi Arabia is leading here at $42.1 million, backed by a significant 9.59% CAGR, followed by the UAE, Turkey, and Egypt.
Yeah, the investment in luxury and wellness in those regions, it's clearly translating into high demand for advanced ingredients like these.
And finally, in Africa, we're seeing expanding revenues from $30.2 million in 2021 to $75.5 million by 2033, at a 7.71% CAGR. Still very respectable.
Totally.
South Africa is driving a good portion of that demand, reaching $29.4 million, with Nigeria and the rest of Africa contributing significantly as well. This shows that even in developing economies, the appreciation for cutting-edge health and beauty solutions is growing steadily.
Absolutely. And when you synthesize all of this data, all these regions, it paints a very clear picture. The demand for copper peptides is a truly worldwide phenomenon. It's really a testament to their universal efficacy and growing consumer awareness. While some regions lead with higher market shares, like North America, or explosive growth rates, like parts of Asia, the overall trend indicates a global embrace of the benefits these peptides offer.
A truly global story.
It really is. It demonstrates that whether it's in established Western markets or rapidly developing economies across Asia, South America, or the Middle East and Africa, consumers and industries alike are recognizing the value and the potential of these bioactive ingredients. This isn't just some niche product. It's a globally recognized and adopted solution across diverse applications. And it showcases a fundamental shift in how we approach personal care and health.
So, connecting all these dots, what's the ultimate, maybe actionable takeaway for you, our listener? This deep dive has shown us an overall picture of, well, surging global adoption, fueled relentlessly by dermatological innovations and the ever-growing demand for advanced anti-aging solutions. It's truly reshaping how we think about product development and consumer expectations. And it's a trend that impacts everything from investment strategies to what actually lands on your bathroom shelf.
Exactly. And if we look to the future, this reemphasizes the strategic positioning of copper peptides. Their ingredients literally powering the next generation of skincare and healthcare industries worldwide. That's not an exaggeration. The direct relevance to you, listening now, is that these trends directly shape the products that become available. They shape the focus of research and development, and ultimately, the efficacy and innovation you can expect from your health and beauty regimen. This isn't just market data. It's kind of a preview of the future of personal care and even regenerative health. It means that the brands investing heavily in copper peptide R&D right now, they're likely the ones that will be setting the standard for efficacy and innovation in the years to come, offering you more targeted and powerful solutions.
What an incredible journey through a truly dynamic and really expanding market. This deep dive has shown us that copper peptides are not just some niche ingredient mentioned on a label. They are a burgeoning global economic force, actively reshaping the landscape of consumer health and beauty. The numbers don't lie. This is a serious player. It's here to stay, and its influence is only growing.
Indeed. It really is. And considering the exponential growth we've discussed and the incredibly diverse applications, across skincare, hair care, regenerative medicine, it really makes you think, doesn't it? How might the success of copper peptides pave the way for other, perhaps currently unknown, bioactive ingredients? Pave the way for them to become global market drivers in the coming decade? And, maybe more excitingly, what might those next game-changing compounds be? The ones that could transform our approach to health and wellness all over again.
A truly thought-provoking question to ponder. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope it's given you a richer, more strategic understanding of this powerful ingredient and its profound global impact. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time on the deep dive.